The Cramps playing a show at the Napa State Asylum? Good one. And here's the story on that. It involved a crucial character of the music scene back then, Howie Klein. Howie graduated from college in 1969. He was living in New York and started writing about bands and booking them local shows. Some bands from his East Coast days that he successfully promoted were Tim Buckley, The Grateful Dead, Pink Floyd, and The Doors. The list is ridiculous. Well, Howie Klein makes his way to San Francisco in 1976, where he starts a punk scene and the first regular punk radio show called The Outcast with the other few music enthusiasts. He also was booking bands for local shows. He called a gentleman, Bart Swain, who was the activity specialist for the institution. He said he had a new wave band called the Ready Maids who were willing to play at the hospital for free. The Ready Maids were a West Coast punk band that were influential to the scene in the 70s. The day came for the show, June 13, 1978, but instead of the Ready Maids, there were two bands, the Mutants, who were opening for the Cramps. The Cramps go all in for their set, with around 200 patients who gathered in the courtyard. A group tagged along with the bands called Target Video, and they're the reason there's any footage of the show. Bart Swain, the guy who had booked the show for the hospital, was worried he was going to be fired, and not because of the rowdiness of the bands, but because of all the cameras capturing what was going on. The Target Video founders hosted a show once a week on public access TV out of San Francisco, and that's where they debuted the concert footage. The Cramps' Lux Interior yelled to the crowd, "Somebody told me you people are crazy, but I'm not so sure about that. You seem alright to me." And in reverse, a few patients told the girls, "You'd better tone it down or you might wind up being in here with us." As quoted from Jill Hoffman-Cowell of Target Video, "What we did for those people, it was liberating. They had so much fun. They pretended they were singing. They were jumping on stage. It was a couple hours of total freedom. They didn't judge the band, and the band didn't judge them." On that tour, the Cramps played 3 nights at the Whiskey A Go-Go, the Mabuhay Gardens, and finished their West Coast run at the mental institution before heading back to the East Coast. And that's how it happened. Thanks for watching and following. Cheers.
The way I love it, just the way I love